Before Stranger Things Season 5 ever reached the screen, something very deliberate was already happening behind the camera. From the way filming was scheduled to how the final goodbyes were handled, everything about this last season was designed to end for real. And once you understand what actually happened on set, it completely changes how you see the show. The Duffer Brothers designed an unusually sentimental filming schedule for the final season. Every main actor got to shoot their character's very last scene on their actual last day on set. This is almost never done in TV production, where scenes are usually filmed out of order and actors wrap long before the story truly ends. But they pulled it off deliberately to give each cast member a true sense of closure. What made it even more emotional was that cast members didn't just leave once they wrapped their own scenes. Many of them stayed after finishing their work specifically to watch their co-stars wrap as well. For example, Finn Wolfhard's final scene was filmed last, and several castmates who had already wrapped returned to set just to witness his final moments in character. What fans see on screen as epic supernatural battles often meant absolutely grueling conditions for the cast and crew. Joe Keery, who plays Steve, recalled one 4:30 a.m. shoot in a muddy trailer park after the cast had been working all night. They were, in his words, so tired and like burnt out and delirious, running entirely on fumes and slap-happy energy. Joe actually found the situation darkly funny, being covered in dirt, dragging around heavy prop shields, and suddenly realizing in a half-crazed moment, wow, this is a pretty crazy job we're doing, as he and his co-stars pushed through the exhaustion. That level of strain wasn't limited to a single night either. The climactic final battle of Season 5 was reportedly filmed entirely during night shoots over roughly 3 weeks. It became a full marathon that left everyone drained and more than ready to see the sun rise again. Jamie Campbell Bower, who played Vecna, admitted that portraying the monstrous villain under those conditions felt like carrying an enormous weight for years. After filming his last intense scene, he described the feeling as finally putting down a bunch of bags I'd been carrying around for 4 or 5 years. He even joked that in a photo taken right after wrap, he looked like a man who had just taken the first breath of his life, finally free from Vecna's heavy mantle. All of these behind-the-scenes struggles, the dead-of-night hours, the physical fatigue, and the mental strain were largely invisible to fans, but they were the real price paid for the spectacular scenes that made it on screen. Not all of the emotion was saged for the camera. In fact, some of the most heart-wrenching moments happened when cameras weren't rolling at all and were never meant to be seen by the public. Noah Schnapp revealed that saying goodbye to Winona Ryder, his on-screen mom Joyce, hit him far harder than he ever expected. On Winona's final day of filming, Noah tried to treat it casually, telling himself it was just a normal work goodbye and that they'd see each other again soon. But once the reality truly sank in, he ended up in Winona's trailer, sobbing and begging, "No, you can't leave."